And welcome to the Quiver channel. I'm Jason, your host, and this is the first live test of my new kitchen setup using a couple of old phones to do the actual recording. Now the audio is still not brilliant. I am still trying to fix that, but I'll move this over here, move this a bit further over here. There. Right. I'm just going to wait until. So, Kayla, is that you? Can you hear me okay? Is the sound okay? As in, can you hear me over here still? We are just testing the sound before we start. Testing 1, 2, 3. I still need to fix the sound, I believe, but apart from that. So, hello. I'm going to just. Actually, I'm going to leave that open. I'm going to open up this side and try and get a little bit more and put this one slightly, because this one's a bit. Right. Is anybody on channel? Can anybody hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. Don't want to start doing anything until we can be sure that anybody can hear me. Yes, no, maybe. Could be. Hello? Anyone? If anybody's on channel or anybody's coming on channel, please let me know. I need to know whether the actual audio is working. Give me a sec. Can anybody type in and let me know if you can hear me okay? I just have to increase the filters. It's picking up a lot of bits and pieces. So I said this would be a tweaking thing anyway. Noise suppression, let's shift over here. I think we should be okay. I'm going to assume testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me okay? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Can you hear me, Kayla? Okay, so we've got sound. That's all we need to know. Everything looks fine. Videos on. The videos haven't crashed. They do exist. There is. Yeah. Okay. So the only thing I put on beforehand is some potatoes, which I just doing there. So the potatoes are on there. So first thing I need to do, I think we'll put in the onions. Just some basic white chopped onions. Well, actually frozen onions, they were pre-chopped. Well, let's turn that on. This is really just a test of the audio and everything. Make sure it all works. Look this anyway. Right. And we will just get our bits and pieces. I used to do this, but I didn't. I had to redo the computer. Now it should actually work okay. I still need to sort out the lighting so I can that. Go too dark. No, it doesn't. That's better. Better with that short slightly. Yeah, let's do that. So, what we're going to be making is chili. I'm going to be putting chili, kidney beans, tomatoes, herbs, spices, all frying them up on there while we just chat. I can see the chat system right over there. So if you've got any questions, if you want to ask anything, it's right over there. And we'll see how it goes. That's just starting to heat up. Yay! Yes, it's been a long time since I've done. I'm going to do one of these at least once every 2 weeks. A cooking show, where we just cook something basic. It should be about 20 minutes for the entire meal. All I've done is just put some potatoes in some water and boiling them on the side, but they take a little bit longer. But I'm just going to make these two first. I'm going to split the mincemeat in half. And I'm going to just put it about half of it. So I don't need to do it all. The rest can go on something else tomorrow. So, let's do that. This will go back away. In the fridge. And just go and wash my hands. So the mincemeat was just 5% mince from Morrison's. Very cheap. Okay, so I'm going to turn this down a bit, we don't need it that high. And it's probably a good time to cook. Mixing the onions and the mincemeat. I haven't put anything else in yet. Smells lovely already. I love the smell of cooking onions and mincemeat. Of course, you could do this without meat. You could use it with soy or whatever in here instead. But yeah, I really like minting. So there's the mint or browning fine. I'm going to add in a minute the kidney beans, which were the cheapest kind of kidney beans you can get in. And some chopped tomatoes, a tin and nine out of that. So we've got it. We have got it. There. So, you ready for me to add stuff to it? So, kidney beans first. I know some people say if you add kidney beans, it's no longer a chilli, but I don't care. I like kidney beans in mine. And I have heard that from many places. It wasn't just UK, they told me a lot of them. So that's just chopped white onions, mincemeat, and kidney beans. Now we're going to add what's going to make most of the juice up. The chopped tomatoes. Yeah, I'm going to add some water here, so just a little bit of liquid. Because I'm going to be turning this up. And I'm going to start adding, well, first I'll add the mixed herbs into this. Herbs, you all usually have to go in at the start. So I'm going to grab some of them, put them all there. I don't do measurements, I just put what I know I like, and whatever measurements I know I like. I think that's the best thing. Cooking should be very organic. It shouldn't be down to exact recipes. Because what one person likes, what one person's palate is, other people might not like. So that's the herbs I want in it. Stick some black pepper. I like black pepper. And some rock salt. Not too much. Turn that down one. I find when it comes to temperatures for cooking on the hob like this, you have to be organic, you have to adapt, you have to turn it up and down a lot as you're doing it. Right, so now what goes in next? Crushed chilies, medium. Make sure I put that right. Not too much. I'm not looking to have a really powerful chili here because I know my likes and dislikes. So I'm going to put some mild chili powder in. Like that. And then these very lazy red chopped red chilies. There. Bring it down a bit more. Now I can start to smell the chili in it. Oh yeah, I can really smell the chili in there. Now, I'm going to add some paprika, because I like paprika in mine. Just and a little bit of cayenne pepper. Not too much, because this is quite hot stuff. Right. Now actually I'm going to turn this down quite a lot. And I'm going to taste it in a minute. Any more liquid in it? And find myself a spoon. You've got to taste stuff. You've got to see what it tastes like to know whether or not you're going up. And try not to burn my lips off. Not because of the chili, but because of how hot it is in there. Ooh. There's definitely a burn to that. Yeah. That's lovely. Now, I mean, I like chili that after you've eaten it or after you've tasted it like that, you can still feel it in your mouth. You can still feel it down your throat, and the burn stays with you for a while. But not so overpowering that you can't taste the minced beef or the kidney beans or the onions or the other flavours like the paprika. And the only way to find out these things is to actually practice, to try. That's the nice thing about cooking meals like this. Very quick. I mean, we've only been on here for 18 minutes. And you could have put anything you want in it. I think these cameras work really well because these cameras, because they're phone cameras, they pick up far better colour quality than a webcam will. So these two cameras here, especially this one that is on the thingy, is picking up almost perfect colour. Oh, that's thickening up nicely. Now all the potatoes on. The reason I'm having this with potatoes and not rice, I would usually have it with rice, is because my friend Kayla introduced me to having potatoes with chili, and it actually is really nice to have chili over the top of potatoes. We are just going to turn that down a little bit. I would pretty much say that's almost done. You have another taste. Put that over there. Grab a little bit. Yep. That's a nice little chili. So all we did was some minced beef, onions, cooked them up, added some tomatoes, tin of tomatoes, chopped tomatoes, added some kidney beans, then some different types of different blend of chilies, all stuff that you can get out of a can and everything, out of a jar. Nothing fresh because I didn't have anything in to do it. That was really nice. Now I'm going to actually turn that off. And we'll just check the potatoes, see if they're dirty. Now I won't be eating this all at once. I'm going to freeze some of the chili and that for later because that's a bit much for me to eat all at once. Now as for the potatoes, all I'm going to do is drain them. Turn this off. I'll show you some of that, but let's get the colander out and just start drain them over here. Now, put this over there. I want to use on top of it plate actually. Yeah. Let's try to. I don't know whether we can. Yes, you can see that there. So, when I do mashed potatoes, I usually put in a little bit of pepper. Personal choice. A little bit of salt. And usually I use rice milk, but I haven't got any, so I'm using semi-skim milk, a little bit of that. Now, I would usually add, I'm going to put some margarine olive spread in there, because I'm using half fat milk. I'm going to put that in. Now, as you'll notice, my potatoes have still got the skin on, because I find that one of the nicest taste is on the skin. As long as you've washed it, then you've got no problem there. So let's you can tell that potatoes are cooked enough to be mashed by how easy they mash down. So there's my mash. And this is, hold on, anybody got any questions before I shut it down and upload this video? I'll stream it and I'll upload it afterwards. And I'm going to go and eat now. Surprisingly enough, I'm going to go and eat. But I think this worked okay. I think the cameras worked fine. The audio's okay. And So if anybody wants to ask anything before I shut it down, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. Put this away. No, I think this is good. So I will shut this down now. I hope people enjoy this when I do these kind of things. And if anybody wants me to do anything special, cook anything special, all you have to do is let me know. So this is Jason for the Quiver channel, saying bye bye for now.